Hi everyone, it's Coffee Stitcher. Happy New Year! Woo! We all made it to 2016. Um, so, yeah. So, hey, I hope everyone had a great and safe New Year's Eve. And I hope if you are doing all of those crazy year of starts that you're doing good. I did not. I'm cheating a little bit. I am doing a New Year, New Start, where it's a new start each month, but I'm counting my Brooks books as the new start for each month. See what I did there? See? Because I'm living dangerously. Alright, so, we've got a lot to go over. I will, as well as something new for the year. I've got some haul. I've got 2 whips to show you. I've got the new Oz item, and this one actually isn't one that's new to me. I've had it for about a year now, so it's new, but it's within the last, 10 years. So, I've got that, and then I've got an idea. So, I guess first we'll do the haul. I got a grab bag of the... I'm not going to take the time to show you them all, because there's literally 50 different skeins here, and I'm not going to do that to y'all. But, if y'all would like, I can show it off in more detail in another video. But I got a grab bag of the Victoria Motto Sampler Shop hand-dyed floss. These are all one-offs. It's 20 yards of overdyed DMC. Some of the colors are really very pretty. Some have a lot more variegation than others. Like this purple here has a lot more variegation. But I ordered them right after, literally, actually I ordered them on Christmas night, under encouragement from the other half. And, they were here on Monday. So I ordered them on the 25th, after midnight, so after midnight on a Friday. They were sent out on Saturday morning, priority mail, and they arrived the following Monday. So they were here on the 28th. That's damn impressive. They're really nice. She threw in 1 free skein as a special gift. I haven't used them yet. I most likely will at some point soon. But there's a whole bunch, and it's a whole variety of colors. There's even a black, there's no white, but there's a whole lot of colors. So if anyone's really super curious, I will happily go through them all. But again, that's 50 skeins, and it is 10:20 at night. But I'm more than happy to do it in another video. I may even do a special video like I do for Stitchy Box. Alright. Then I got my fabric of the month from Leslie. And I do the 32 count linen. This one is Winterbrook, and it's a really pretty blue, gray, green color. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what I'll use it on. Eventually I will find something, I'm sure, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very, very pleased with this one. I just tossed it into my fabric box. So I've already seen the preview she posted on it of next month's, and it's pretty too. And I may actually be doing an even weave for it, because I'm afraid the linen may be too dark for me. I've never done an... and she was like, do you want... And I asked her, and she said, oh, I'm more than happy to switch. Do you want Joblin or Lugana? And I went, huh? So I don't know which one I'm getting, but I will be getting something. Alright, so there's that. I got the next in my Little Help from My Friends kit, from Silver Needle. This is a Jeanette Douglas, and it's gorgeous. It's called Potpourri of Stitches, and you get a chart to do a pincushion and a framed piece. I don't know if you get the fabric to do both. But here's what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's all got all sorts of specialty stitches, which you know makes me happy. It comes with 32 count lamb's wool, and based on its feel, I'm guessing this is a Witchelt. And it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. There's a little charm and some beads and a button. It comes with a mixture of silks. This one, I've got to kind of look at this. Okay, well, I think this one's the Gloriana. This feels like 12 strand. So it comes with Gloriana. It comes with Cotswold, Maryswood Blue, Pacific Blue, Olive Grove, and Old Gold. And then it comes with... These are also... They're all kind of combined together. I think this is the Needlepoint Silks, because it's got the blues, the pinks, and the greens. Which would mean this is the Soie d'Alger and the Thread Gatherer. So it's got a variety of colors. And of course a needle. And then it also comes with a hand-dyed chenille trim in a very cool green color. It's mossy chenille dyed exclusively for this. So it came with that. It also, as always, when you order from Silver Needle, you get jelly beans in a little baggie. But it looks like I got one of the dreaded buttered popcorns. This, I think, is possibly their most involved chart that they've sent. This is 3 of 5. So there's, I forget what, I know one of them is Lizzie Kate. That's the last one. I forget what the next one is. It might be Rosewood Manor, maybe. It was one, the only one I was really overly familiar with, was, besides Lizzie Kate, because who doesn't know Lizzie Kate, was Blackbird Designs, which was the first one. I think it might be Rosewood. But it also came with, and this is probably the coolest part, a fused glass needle minder. Look at that. And a similarly matching little glass Ort dish. So it's gorgeous. This was the most expensive one too. And I can certainly see why. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so that brings me to, we're gonna go with the idea. Katie has been doing this, the good old Stash Queen, and this is gonna sound a little bit bad, and make me sound a little bit like an attention whore, and for that I apologize, but admittedly I am kind of one. So, I've noticed a little bit that comments are dropping off, and I'm sure some of that is because I don't get out there and comment as much as I used to. I'm ridiculously behind on FlossTube. If any of you have a specific video that you really want me to see, please shoot me a message on Facebook, because I will happily, but at this point I'm so overwhelmed I don't really know where to begin. So if there's a specific video, but if anybody has questions in general about stitching related, I learned a long time ago, you clarify these. Stitch related, design related, things like that, please feel free to ask. I clarify simply because I don't want somebody going, why is the sky blue? Because the ocean is reflected by the sky, and the sky reflects the ocean. It's a never-ending cycle. But besides that. So, questions, please. Send me questions. I will answer as many as possible. So, yeah. Alright, so whips, which is probably the fun part. Alright, so the only two things I've worked on are magical creatures, and I cheated and started magical creatures on Monday because I'm a terrible human being. So here's where I'm at on January so far. And I've done the only color that's actually in there that was called for is the skin color, which is DMC 754. So far, the snow is actually a Needle Necessities color called Baby Blue. The body of the centaur, whose name is Frost, is DMC 167, and that was a shade change because I was changing. All of these have been shade changes. I haven't done any, with the exception of January. Because all of them, we're just changing shades because I'm trying to use some of my specialty things. The blue you see down here is Dinky Dye's Blue Bush. The brown on Frost is a Karen Wildflowers, in brown, I forget its color name. The hooves are DMC 317. So that's what I've done so far. I'll probably get him finished up this week. I'm going to go ahead and finish out Dorothy, who you'll see in just a second. Oh, and the January is Silk Mill and Rhubarb. And what I'm doing is I'm going to do each month in its own birthstone color. So January is the Garnet. And like I said, I'm doing Frost. So I should have him finished by the next video. Or at least the next weekly video. Alright, now the next one is little Dorothy Gale from Kansas. And here's where I'm at on her so far. I'm planning to finish up the dress tonight. And yes, her hair is a little shorter because I'm planning to make it 3D. So I only did the base of where I actually need the hair to be. I've done some color swaps. Mostly I've stuck to what's been charted. I did change the hair to DMC 839 because I'm using the same plan that's in Spirit of Oz Santa for Dorothy's hair. The shoes you will see because they're special. I used the Silk Serica red. It's number 1117 from Krynic for the heart in her apron. I haven't done any of the backstitch yet, obviously. And then all of the white in her dress and up here is Gloriana Jersey Shore. So I have that little bit left to do on the dress, and then I've got the ruffle. And then I will probably go ahead and try and get Toto done. And then I'll finish out her face. I'll probably do her face tonight. I'm going to change her mouth a little bit because I don't want it to be quite so shocking. So she will definitely be finished by next week. I haven't 100% decided. I may still go ahead and do the Yellow Brick Road under her. My plan was to make them for them to be ornaments. So I think the Yellow Brick Road might be a little weird under them. So I'm still deciding. I haven't made up my mind completely yet. But that's my prerogative, is it not? I think so. She's been a really fast stitch, and she's been a lot of fun. I actually goofed and placed her head a little too high the first time, so I had to frog that all out. But I did the bulk of this actually today. I changed her arm color. They were a darker color, and I changed them to be a lighter color, in general. So the only really dark part is under her neck where there's the shadow. So we still got Toto. Basically, Toto, legs, and the magical slippers, and then the backstitch and the hair. So that's where I'm at on her. I'm having an absolute blast. Remember, for those of you who want to join in, you can. We're doing it in Stitch Mania. It's a year-long stitch-along. Each month we do a different Brooks Books pattern, if you so choose. Really, if you just want to work on a Brooks Books pattern and show it off, great. You don't have to pick a series. Obviously, I'm doing the Oz characters. Some people are doing the freebie advent calendar. Some are doing the bride's ornaments. Some are doing the alphabet. I don't think I've seen anyone doing any of the other fairies. I think it's Jody is doing the Alice characters. So we're just having a blast. So yeah, so y'all should stop on by and join us. So yeah. So I guess the last thing is going to be the new Oz item. She came out last year. There's actually, she's the only big size one they did. They did a smaller one too. They did a set of small 4 ones. That are the other friends. But this is the Lala Loopsy Dorothy, or as she's called, Dottie Gale Wins. I did not take her out of the package, which is unusual for me. But I was a little concerned the way the package is made that I wouldn't be able to salvage the packaging, and I really liked the packaging. So she stayed in the bag, or in the package. She was a Sam's Club exclusive, so a friend had to pick her up for me, because I don't have a Sam's Club card. But she's got cute little sparkly red bloomers, and she's got, I don't know how well you can see, they're there. She's got little glittery pinky red shoes, and she's got her Toto. And on the back it says, Dottie Gale Wins was once a rag doll who magically came to life when her very last stitch was sewn. She dreams of faraway places, even though she gets homesick easily. She loves windy days and long walks on yellow brick roads, and she has a pet dog. And I apologize, you're probably hearing my parents in the background, because they apparently didn't want to pay any attention to the fact that I was trying to record. Sorry. Yeah, so that's her. I liked her. Well, there were a couple of reasons why I got her. One was because limited edition. I've got the 4 smaller ones. They actually sit in a different room. But I just really like the Lala Loopsy dolls and the fact that I like to sew, and she has that sewn look. Are just a lot of fun. And I really like on the back, you can see the yellow brick road looks like it's buttons. And there's her house, and the Emerald City looks like glass bottles. So there's probably a better image of her without the... So, yeah. So that was that's my new Oz for this video. I hope everyone's having a great year so far. And I'll see y'all next week. Like I said, I will most likely, middle of the week, do a video on the Victorian motto, to kind of show them off, simply because I just didn't want to try and fit that in tonight. So, I hope everyone's well. Throw me your questions, and I'll talk to you later.